First of all, happy anniversary to this incredible church. My name is Chad Langdon. I was blessed to spend one of those 40 years with you, specifically fall 2002 through summer 2003 as a pastoral intern. That was a while ago, and it makes me feel really old just thinking about it. But to be honest, I'm amazed by how much I think about my time with all of you and what an influence that year at Christ Our Shepherd has had on my career and my ministry. Let me just give you a brief personal update. During that year with you, I got engaged to Lindy, and that part of our life seems to have worked out pretty well. We've been married for 11 plus years, and neither of us will ever forget how many of you helped us celebrate our engagement, despite the fact that we were doing the long distance thing. Many of you came to our wedding. Some of you were even in our wedding. Miriam, David, Heidi Byerly, thank you. We cherish those memories. Our first call was to the St. Louis area, to Hope Lutheran in St. Charles, Missouri. I think it's a testament to what an awesome experience I had with all of you, because several of you popped in on me from time to time on your way to visit family or friends in the Midwest. And I hesitate to name drop because it's been so long, and I know not everyone who came to visit is still there in Peachtree City. But if you came to see me in St. Louis, thank you. It really meant a lot to us. During my time in St. Louis, Lindy and I got connected to a ministry in Haiti and made several mission trips down there to an orphanage. We ended up adopting one of the little girls from the orphanage named Vivine. After a 2-year-long adoption process, we brought her home in November 2009. And around that same time, we found out she had a biological sister who was also eligible for adoption. So we started the process to bring her home too. That one took a little longer, but we brought Rosalinda home in February 2013. Life has certainly had its ups and downs since then, but we love our little family. Vivine is now 10 and Rosa is 8. And here's a picture of all of us together. Pretty good looking crew, if I do say so myself. In 2011, I took another call to where I am currently serving, which is Christ Lutheran in Wichita, Kansas. Now, sadly, I haven't had any COS people visit me here, but admittedly, Wichita's not exactly on the way to anywhere or what one might call a destination city. But it has been great for raising a family and doing some incredible ministry. The congregation has a bit of an interesting history, and if you Google Christ Lutheran Wichita, you'll soon discover what happened just a few years before I got here. There wasn't a whole lot anyone could do to prepare to lead this particular congregation with its history, but my time at Christ Our Shepherd did prepare me in all kinds of other ways. And that's really why I wanted to send this in. I am so sorry that I couldn't be there to celebrate 40 years with you, but I do want to say thank you and to let you know what a difference that your congregation had in my life. You really taught me how to do some of the big, important things really well, like being mission-minded, like working to start new congregations, how to be constantly focused on the needs of the community, yet never forgetting the importance of taking care of the people who show up every single Sunday morning. Pastors Miriam and John taught me a lot as we look to the future with big, huge plans, but also sit and discuss and pray for folks on an individual basis. While I was there, I learned to take risks for Jesus and to not be afraid of technology. In fact, I still can't preach a sermon without some PowerPoint slides behind me backing me up. And just in case you're interested, you can search for our hashtag out on Facebook and Twitter. That's hashtag CLC Wichita to find out what we're up to. That'd be great. I learned lots of big things and great examples for how to do ministry in big ways, but I also learned a lot of little things. Like if you keep a bowl of candy in your office and keep the door open, you just never know who's going to kind of wander in and want to talk. I've learned what it feels like to have someone's cremains sitting on your lap on the way to the columbarium. I also learned how big of a fit that some people can throw over a church sign, people that aren't even members of the church. I learned some weird things along the way, and so much of that has really stuck with me. But perhaps the greatest learning that I had was how to say goodbye. It was such a great year, and I loved so many of you so deeply that it really hurt to leave. The pain, the tears that I felt were real, and I remember thinking, just because it hurts so much to leave doesn't mean it's wrong. God had other things in store and was calling me to other places. And I didn't hurt like that again until it was time for me to leave St. Louis to go to Wichita. And when wrestling with that change, I thought a lot about leaving all of you and what that felt like. And despite how much I loved being there with all of you and how you all changed me and affected me, you seem to have done just fine without me, and I've done okay too, you know. Life's funny, but I do feel like we had something special while I was there, and I thank God for that amazing year. And I also look forward to seeing you all again sometime in the future, and who knows when. But thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. You're an amazing church. You've done some amazing ministry, and I hope it continues for a very long time. Happy anniversary, Christ our Shepherd Lutheran Church.